Okay guys, what I have here is a 2007 Toyota Sienna. Okay, so if you're thinking about changing your spark plugs, there's a really good tutorial with the car care nut, I believe is what his name is. He goes through the whole process of taking everything apart and doing all this stuff. When I got to the part of taking this off, I put tape around the bolts so they wouldn't fall out. That's just something that'll probably help you. So what you want to do is, once you get the plenum off, which is, you'll get the air intake and then you'll get the plenum off, which is, you'll get that off from here, and then you'll get this off from here. Okay, so once you get the plenum off, before you start working on the back side, what you'll want to do is you'll want to go behind here, and I don't know if you can see, let me get a screwdriver. If you can see this right here and this screw right here, you'll want to take that off before you start working on the back side, because what happens is they strip the wires out of this sensor here while trying to move this around and get this spark plug, and these other two back here. So when they move this, they stripped the wires out of this. That's a bank 1 sensor B, something like that. And you see the wires right there. I had to put those back inside of this sensor and then insert the sensor back there. It's not entirely tough, but you don't want to have to mess with that. So make sure you loosen this and take this sensor loose before you start working on the spark plugs in the back. Okay, these are pretty straightforward. They're right there in the front, but that's just a little tip. It'll definitely help you out, and you won't have any kind of warnings on your dash after you're done. You think you're all done, then you end up having to take it all back apart, covering up behind somebody else. So what happened was they had broken this hose. There's a bracket that goes back here behind, deep down in there, it connects to the plenum, that is not there. These were not screwed in properly, either one of these screws for the spark plugs. For the coil packs, they were not screwed down at all. I could take them out with my hand. I'll probably post some pictures of this stuff. There was a couple other things, and just use those tips and it'll guarantee you a better experience than I had. It was my first time touching this vehicle and to take it back apart. So just take that little tip and I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.